When Mark Zuckerberg came out towards the fall of 2021 and announced the rebranding of Facebook to Meta, the tech community was left confused about what this move would mean for the future of the metaverse. While many ran to their dictionaries to figure out what the tech mogul meant when he declared the metaverse the next chapter for this company and the next chapter for the internet, others were more concerned about the data privacy scandals that have left Facebook brimming with toxic work culture allegations. The metaverse has been on the receiving end of both hype, largely thanks to Zuckerberg, and aspersions from critics who think it's just a fleeting tech buzzword that is not worth anyone's time. So, what effect will Mark Zuckerberg's rebrand announcement have on the metaverse? Will Meta succeed in taking over the metaverse? Or is it a behemoth of a tech project that is difficult to control? Make sure you watch this video to the very end and find out. Welcome back to Metaworld. Be sure to like the video if you enjoy it, and hit the subscribe button and tap the bell icon so that you never miss any of our new videos. Meta's heydays are long gone, and the company has been taking blow after blow, pummeled by recent revelation in a cache of leaked documents that show how it has failed to control misinformation, extremism, and a host of other problems. Former Meta employee Frances Haugen came out and blew the whistle on the company for keeping quiet on the misinformation and hate speech on the platform and its negative impacts on young users. Many regulators, haters, and competitors of the social media giant took the leak with open arms and launched a campaign that saw Meta's stock take a historical dip of $231 billion in just one day. Add this to the slow loss of interest by the young audience of Gen Zs to competitors such as YouTube and TikTok, and Facebook was slowly heading to its ultimate end. Mark Zuckerberg's quick move to rebrand into a technology that is emerging fit the bill perfectly as a distraction from its many riddles. But will he deliver on his promises, or just drive away many investors and creators that caused the metaverse to be the biggest flop in tech history? Keep watching the video and find out. Before we jump into the video, a quick reminder that the content we present on this channel is purely for educational purposes. Anyone genuinely interested in the metaverse will be concerned about the hype that Mark Zuckerberg's announcement has generated around the concept. With many people even confusing the metaverse for the company itself, it's only right to set the record straight and highlight the differences between Meta, the company, and the metaverse, a technology that took our interaction with the internet to a whole new level, meaning and origin. The word Meta is the recent rebranding of Facebook, a company founded by Mark Zuckerberg and others back in 2004. The company became the largest social media platform in just a few years and bought out other major competing platforms like Instagram and WhatsApp. Mark Zuckerberg started the company as a university-level networking service that was intended to rate the attractiveness of the students. The company grew exponentially to a social networking platform that trampled over the few social networking platforms that existed before and got publicly listed in 2012. Since then, it has remained on top of its game, grossing a revenue of a whopping $85 billion in 2020. On the other hand, a metaverse is a word used to explain the concept of extending the physical world into a virtual reality world. It seeks to build a global virtual world that is not bound by nations or identities. And in this virtual world, people can interact with each other as they do on social media platforms today, but by using avatars. Projects such as Snapchat and Fortnite are examples of this, showing a healthy blend of blockchain, cryptocurrencies, and NFTs. We can also see the metaverse in companies like Nike, Roblox, and of course, Meta. Traces of the metaverse. Many critics have pointed out that Meta's launch, done by Mark Zuckerberg, had very few concrete product reveals. Apart from its acquisition of Oculus, a VR company that also changed its name to Meta, most of the vibe we received from Mark was mainly plans of the future, which begs the question, does the metaverse exist yet? Mark Zuckerberg estimated the mainstream launch of the metaverse at 5 to 10 years from now. However, aspects of the metaverse already exist in projects such as Microsoft, Epic Games, Roblox, Minecraft, etc. We also have real gear in the virtual world, as we saw, for example, in Fortnite partnering with Balenciaga on outfits for Metaverse users and their avatars. Also, ultra-fast broadband speeds, virtual reality headsets, and persistent always-on online worlds are already up and running, even though they may not be accessible to all of us. The vision of Meta is to create one big metaverse, with all existing metaverses falling under it. But this is a dream that has been debated by experts across the board. The crypto and blockchain space feels that Mark will kill the decentralized aspect of the metaverse, and think that despite its big ambitions, Meta can only own one of the many metaverses that exist both now and in the future. With rival metaverses that are cropping up everywhere, including places like Sandbox and Decentraland, we are likely to see a tough fight by online game universes such as Fortnite, Minecraft, and Roblox as they fight to defend their fair share of the inkings and their ambitions to be a part of the evolution of the metaverse. But what if Mark Zuckerberg decided to buy them off? The metaverse cannot be owned. In our previous video, we demonstrated how the metaverse is likely the Internet 3.0 of our times and beyond. Tech experts keen on digital trends have argued that it is difficult for one person or company to own the metaverse, just like no one can claim ownership over the Internet. Despite Meta claiming that they plan to spend at least $10 billion just this year on its metaverse division and to hire 10,000 people to work on it during the next 5 years, many skeptics think Mark and his team are building castles and the air. Tech analyst Benedict Evans believes that there is a great generational reset in tech every 15 years or so, and we're in the middle of one this 2022. It's an essay dubbed Meta Brand, and he warned that tech history is full of companies that dominated one generation trying to seize the next. They tend not to make it. The incumbents very rarely create the future, and the future very rarely comes from a centralized $10 billion project. Meta's hopes to lead development of the metaverse. Another compelling argument would be that even if the metaverse could be owned, there is a huge chance Meta would not be the owner. Although this might sound like a direct hit on Mark Zuckerberg and his huge investments with Meta and plans to deliver to us an experience like we have never had before, there is too much controversy around his handling of user data. The advanced nature of the metaverse and its technologies means that the user data collected from people in the metaverse would be imaginably accurate and hence potentially damaging. The success of Mark Zuckerberg also does not match his metaverse ambitions. His Oculus Quest 2 sales might have shot a bit at the beginning of 2022, but for him to stand any chance, VR headsets would need to be as popular and widely used as cell phones or PCs, and we're definitely nowhere close to that. There is no denying that Meta has accelerated the hype around the metaverse and brought it to the limelight. But with this many odds against him, it is clear that he is not the only player in the metaverse game, and that the metaverse is larger than any one of our ambitions. That's all we had for today. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel, and let us know what you think in the comment section. See you in the next one!